What are you laughing at?
Just some of the messages our listeners send us are hilarious to me.
About what?
No, just because we were talking earlier on the show today about, like, actually, it might have been yesterday, about places you got caught. Doing like shady things. I don't know if it was like criminal things, but we got Peter sent us a message, and he was, I don't know if he half was listening, because he was like, I got caught in the parking lot of a Market Basket when I was a teenager. And I said, what? I said, doing what? Because I didn't know what he was referring to. And he was like, let's just say I'm married now, and what happens in a parking lot stays in a parking lot. I'm like, apparently it doesn't if you're messaging us and telling us the story.
That can mean so many different things.
I know. But anyways, sorry. That's why I was laughing.
Hey, today that we're recording this, depending on when you're hearing, it might not be today, is my 8-year marriage anniversary.
Wow, congratulations.
Congrats.
Nicole Torres. Even though a lot of people think because we got married in June, our wedding.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know that today is our anniversary. Last year, I think I might have put up the post, and a friend of the family was like, I remember I celebrate my first date anniversary too. And we wrote back, we're like, this day we got married. What are you talking about, first date anniversary? I thought you got married in June. And then I realized, oh crap, I didn't. A lot of people don't know that.
You never really you said anything about it, yeah.
No. Even yesterday I was talking to one of my daughters, and I said, hey, tomorrow's 8 years for me and Nicole. She said, for what? And I was like, well, we got, our wedding was in June, but we got married at Town Hall in January. She goes, I didn't know that. I said, I didn't tell you. She goes, no, that's just like my friend in school. She found out when she was a freshman in high school that her dad was married to someone else before her mom. I go, that is so that is so not even close to being the same thing.
Well, you weren't keeping that from anyone on purpose. You just probably, forgot to tell her?
I forgot who I told or whatever. You know, I don't know. I told my other kids, and my son said I told him at some point, so... I don't know.
And I found out when you had Lucy.
Really?
When we went to the hospital,
yeah,
I remember asking for Nicole's name under her previous name, and they were like, "No, there's no one there." And
that's funny.
Then it was Nicole Torres, and I was like, "Oh," and I never said anything, but yeah, that's how I found out.
Yeah. We got married because she was like, let's get married before the baby comes. So I was like. Town Hall it is, baby.
Isn't it crazy? Like, you plan on when you get married, your hope is your dreams are to be together forever. But don't you still, like, 8 years, do you pinch yourself and say, oh my goodness, it's 8 years, that went by quick and we're still together?
I love it. I mean, it feels like longer and shorter at the same time, if that makes any sense. Like, sometimes I'm like, 8 years married? I feel like we've been married longer. And then other times I'm like, wow, it's been 8 years married. I mean, we've been together almost 11 years. Mm-hmm. But yeah, married 8.
That's a long time.
It is a long time. She wants to do a big banger for the 10th. So.
Oh, really?
I was going to ask if you were doing anything for this one.
No, nothing. I mean, we're going to go to dinner and stuff like that, but nothing crazy. But no, she wants to, because she wasn't happy because the baby, Lucy, was just born. Mm-hmm. Just born. She was 2 weeks after having Lucy that when we got married.
Yeah.
So she's like, I want a do-over. I don't like the way I looked or any of that stuff. So she's like, for 10 years, we're going to go to Puerto Rico, invite people. If they come, they come. And we're going to have a big party. If they don't come, they don't come. I'm like, listen, you don't have to twist my arm for that. I'm like, I'm down to do whatever.
Wow. I have a question.
Yes.
So what's been like the biggest change or difference? I mean, besides like having kids, because I know that changes the dynamic of a relationship, but like what's been the biggest change in your relationship from the beginning when you first got married to now?
From when we first got married to now, the biggest change. That's a great question. I would say probably everything has gotten tighter, I guess.
Yeah. In what regard?
Like
just
communication-wise?
Everything,
or?
everything. The communication has gotten tighter and better. All things of that nature have gotten I don't know if the right word is efficient, but like I am a much better communicator.
Okay.
Which is
way
That's
better.
huge.
it is very huge.
Way. What's the saying? It's like I might not be where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I was. Type of shit. Way. I used to. If something bothered me, I was always of the and I just won't talk about it, and eventually get over it situation. And that never works out. What happens when you do that? When you just like hold it in, is that it's like you're making soup and you just keep adding ingredients, and then one day it boils over and everything starts coming out, and you start complaining about something that bothered you 3 months ago, 6 months ago, last year, and the person you're complaining to is like, dude, we're fighting about like what happened 5 minutes ago. You can't bring it. So, and she did that to like brought that out of me very well, because she's like, you can't say, if we're talking about something that happened today, you can't bring up something from like last June and expect me to understand that that's been in your head the entire time.
Right.
And I was like, crap. So yeah, now we're much better with that. But it's not like it's even with things that if I've just had things that bother me throughout the day, I just come home, vent it to her, vice versa, and then we kind of keep it moving. It's just like we got a nice little system going.
That's good.
Okay, so you're talking about things that have changed, right?
Not well,
or like how you've evolved, maybe.
Evolved.
So what do you think your biggest challenges have been?
Biggest challenges. Let me see right now. Okay, you know what's funny about this is that we do this thing maybe monthly. If not monthly, like every other month, that if we go out to eat, we'll talk about victories and opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we were out having dinner, which we're gonna do this weekend, and we're probably gonna do that because I don't think we've done it this year yet. Victories and opportunities. Okay, victories. I think with all the crap that we both have going on, we're doing a good job of keeping the machine moving.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yes.
I'm talking about, she has a ton of stuff going on at work. I got stuff going on. We got our family stuff. We've been doing a good job of keeping it, not really getting to the point where it gets like crazy and overwhelmed. Opportunities is that, especially right now, we need to maintain our date nights and things of that nature, because it's easy to get so caught up with the day-to-day that, like, I'm gonna go see her after this it's our anniversary, but like weekly we call it the TCD, the Taurus coffee date, where I show up at her office and we have like lunch or we'll have coffee, and sometimes it could be an hour, sometimes it could be 10 minutes. It depends.
That's cute.
And the people at her office are used to it now, but in the beginning they were like, why does he come visit you every week? And she said, because we're so busy sometimes. This is our only us time that we get, and you have to make time for that. And that's what I think a lot of couples have, that thing where they have so many things going on. I mean, it's couples that I talk to, and they literally are like, our conversations involve logistics half the time. It's like, okay, what are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing Tuesday? And you don't get that time to just have like regular, connection conversation. So
that's cute. It's very envious.
Why does it feel like you're hesitant on showing your softer side? That's what it feels like, or you feel you don't feel comfortable. Is that true? Is that am I
no?
am
It's
I
not
right,
that I don't feel comfortable. It's I don't know. I feel like everybody has these are just issues that everybody has. I just don't always just talk about it with people. Yeah. As far as on air, it's because, listen, people expect a certain Ramiro. I gotta keep that. I gotta keep that. Type of image going. Every now and then I'll let that stuff out, but I like to be funny and ridiculous on air.
Gotcha.
And then you get this off air. See.
But even though people expect something out of you, sometimes it's good to see that other side.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, for me, like, people always think, oh, Pebbles is like the voice of reason or whatever. But if I throw something
yeah.
wild out,
Yeah.
I like that, Pebbles.
you ain't getting it off the numbers.
You do it every now and then. It's like a sitcom. Every now and then they know what to expect from your character, but every now and then you throw
Right.
them a little wild card.
Right.
You know?
There's nothing wrong
Any
with
other
that.
questions from the jury?
No,
And the
it's
judges?
I do.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
go
no,
ahead.
Leroy, yours is
Mine
probably-
very simple. I just
Yeah.
want to know any really like big plans this weekend to celebrate
Yeah.
the anniversary.
I was kind of going down that road
really?
because I wanted to ask what he was going to eat. Sorry. go ahead.
No. This weekend, honestly, so this is such a stupid thing. We've been going through one of our freaking Peloton treadmills crapped out, and we've been going through crap with the company that's delivering the new piece and installing it all month long. Literally all month long. So Saturday is supposed to be the day that they're gonna do that. So, but we don't know because it's one of those things.
Oh, you got to
where,
stay home all day.
Well, like if you order something from like a washing machine, right? And they're gonna deliver it, they're like, hey, we'll call you the night before and give you the 3-hour window. So we don't know what the 3-hour
Right,
window is,
right.
first of all.
Yeah.
So we got crap with the kids. Saturday morning is the universal take the kids to activities day for anybody with little kids. So we got that. We have to figure out when the stupid delivery is gonna happen. Then she wants to go and she got like a little tiny heart tattoo when we were in San Diego, but the person that didn't go deep enough, so now it just looks like a little.
Oh.
It looks like when you like when a little kid draws on themselves and takes a shower but doesn't clean it enough. So she has to get that redone. So we're gonna figure out a time to do that real quick, and then we're gonna go to dinner, sushi.
Okay. That was a
Saturday
yeah.
night,
Okay.
sushi.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm
Kinda.
thinking of getting the maki, maybe some dumplings.
Yeah. See, I when I do sushi, I can't do any of the fish stuff like the seaweed. I won't do the seaweed. I do soy paper, and I'll do the shrimp tempura. That's probably the furthest I'll go. I know you love all that raw fish stuff.
Yeah, the sushi.
Yeah, I know.
All the other stuff is the stuff that they're like, all right, what can we do to make these Americans make them
Yeah.
think they're eating sushi?
I know.
Here, we'll call it a California roll.
Right,
Here,
right.
It doesn't contain fish. It's not sushi. If it doesn't
Right.
have fish.
I get it.
Yeah. So that and the kids are gonna stay over the parents Saturday
just
night.
about that.
so-
Where are the kids?
Oh, they're gone. They're at her parents' house.
Nice.
No, her parents moved up the street like 10 minutes away. Game changer.
Oh, that's so cool.
Game changer.
Do they get it? Do they get the
I was gonna-
anniversary talk
yeah.
and like what it means?
Her parents get it. My parents don't.
No, I'm talking about your
The
kids.
kids.
Oh, do the kids get it? They get it now because they're starting to do that thing of like, oh, mommy and daddy are kissing. They're hugging.
Really?
Oh, the other day, Jax, was it Jax? Yeah, he goes, why do you love mommy more than you love us?
Oh.
Yeah, we had to have that conversation with
Why
him.
why does
No.
he think that?
Because he sees us be like affectionate and stuff. And
But you're affectionate with them,
I
too.
know, because he's a 5-year-old kid who's
I
like,
know.
everything is me too, me too. If Lucy bumps her elbow, he's like, oh, my elbow hurts. He's just in that stage, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, but no, as far as like her parents get the, you needing date nights out and stuff like that. My parents don't. They'll take the kids. But they don't get. They're like, what do you mean you want to just like hang out and go to dinner with each other?
Because they don't do that.
They're so not romantic.
That
I
is
didn't
funny.
know about romance until I was a straight up adult. I'm like, wait, you're supposed to like do things for each other?
Neither one of them are romantic?
No, all they do is
I love
fight.
this. And they've been married how long?
50 something.
There it is.
Oh, wait, let's say it's 50. It might be 52, but my father's quote is, we've been married for 52 years and fighting for 53. Like, he just, all they do is they don't understand romance. They're like, no, you need to be just like hanging with each other and pay the bills with each other. And that's it. And you go to work, come home and eat together and then, fight.
Well, again, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you,
Have
thank you,
fun.
thank you, thank
Quite
you,
an
thank you.
accomplishment these days.
Thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And don't forget, we'll be doing these on the regular, the little extra after show clips. Next time, we're going to delve into something about Melissa that nobody knows about.
Yeah, okay.
Not even her.
What?